As of right now, the total value that is locked on the cards that are currently ranked number 1 on the XRPL is likely to surpass $500,000. It is the first time in the history of the world that a value of this magnitude has been locked. As a side note, the majority of XRP enthusiasts are completely unaware of the existence of this. Alright, what exactly is going on with everyone? Please accept my gratitude for returning to yet another sick Us.Thankx video. People, please be sure you fasten your seatbelts. This is going to go off like a bomb, so get ready for it. Today's video discussion is going to devote a significant amount of time to discussing the XRPO. For the purpose of demonstrating what the researchers have been attempting to explain, David Schwartz is going to use social media to talk about the changes that have occurred in the DeFi environment and to show you all how significant these changes are. That we are correct, that financial businesses are on their way, that the ecosystem of decentralized finance will expand, and that those individuals who label decentralized finance as a hoax but do not comprehend this explanation because they are fearful and have not studied enough will be left behind. Today's movie analysis is something you should pay special attention to. For the sake of repeating myself, ladies and gentlemen, I will never fail to tell you the truth. Initially, we will establish the atmosphere by introducing David Schwartz and a video clip from XRP Las Vegas that, once again, people failed to see. As we get started, we would appreciate it if you could do us a favor in the XRP community by clicking the thumbs up icon and joining. By doing so, we will be able to continue providing you with the most current information. Allow David Schwartz to establish the mood. Then he said the words, boom, right there. You have the ability to make the claim that you are able to supply liquidity in front of everyone in the XRP community. Through the use of your digital asset XRP, you can generate rewards and fees that contribute to your wealth. You are free to do whatever you wish with those fees, including paying yourself back or purchasing larger XRP bags. In order to assist your company in expanding and scaling inside the DeFi ecosystem, you should put that money back into your cash pools. Here we have Cypher.X, alright? We have been working hard to demonstrate all of this information to you, and now we are able to see it all come together. Is that okay? It is a well-known fact that financial institutions are enthusiastic about the DeFi ecosystem, as we have discussed in previous episodes. Regarding the second use case, what would it be? And what do you think the next target that Pentair's portfolio has probably attempted to accomplish following the store value macro? Indeed, I am of the opinion that we have given a great deal of attention to the DeFi situation. I am of the opinion that large enterprises have a significant presence of technology. I place a great deal of importance on the factors that contribute to its robustness. You can always discover a public blockchain that is always there, highly redundant, and always available when you use a DeFi pool at any time. This is because the blockchain is always there. Through the use of a DeFi pool, it is possible to obtain a price for an interesting thing at any moment, which is a very fascinating opportunity. The following is a post that I made to you all on May 15th. Pay attention to the dates. In that article, I mentioned that individuals from Pantera Capital, an American hedge fund that has over $5.2 billion in assets under control, communicated with you all directly. It doesn't matter how much they talk about DeFi as a use case, people will continue to remark on Twitter that it's a fraud. It is almost as if the awakening is happening all over again after all these years. There were others who believed that cryptocurrency was a hoax, but now they see that it is here to stay. With regard to DeFi, the same thing will take place. They are going to categorize it as a fraud, but once they have completed the research, they will finally comprehend what they have been missing all along. Dear ladies and gentlemen, I kindly request that you access files, attend meetings, and register for webinars. These precious stones are not hard to come by. As a result of the virus, did CDFI loans such as BlockFi, Nexo, and Celsius see a surge in demand? To what extent did DeFi experience a surge in demand? However, they did not do so. We provided you with all of the information that you require. Seeing and being a part of this area in the DeFi environment on the XRPL for real is a tremendous experience. Therefore, let's go back and review this topic one more. At this moment, the total value is locked on the DEX that are now ranked number 1 on the XRPL. By the way, the vast majority of XRP enthusiasts are completely unaware that this deck even exists. Is going to lock in more over $500,000 in total value, which is incredible when you consider all of the activity that David Schwartz has been bringing to the XRP community over the past couple of months with the announcement of the XRPL and the expansion of the DeFi's ecosystem. Nevertheless, the majority of the XRP community, which accounts for 98% of the total, is unaware of the fact that MAG, the 5th digital commodity on the XRPL, is currently worth more than $640. On the other side, those who are a part of the Us.Thankx World 28 Club are witnessing exactly what is taking place right now. In relation to this text, we are involved in some way. Our organization is a member of the XRPL DeFi community. If you have XRP, what is it that is preventing you from participating in this activity? Probably fear is the cause. there is a good chance that you have not acquired sufficient knowledge. Look into it on your own and learn more about it. In the event that you view this movie, it ought to assist you in comprehending what is taking place and demonstrate the direction in which the DeFi ecosystem is heading, particularly with regard to the XRPL. The amount of XRP that is locked on this one is 912,000. DEX, that is around $500, which is equivalent to $478,000 in US currency. We are very close to reaching 500,000, which will be the very first time that this has ever happened. Additionally, in order to demonstrate that I am being truthful, you may view that once more here. Each and every one of these is facts. AMs, which are responsible for providing liquidity and making fees on the exchanges, are putting your money to work with them. To begin, you will come to understand that the majority of the individuals that contribute to these messages from the X space have a mindset that is founded on fear. Because they are unable to comprehend the amount of money that we as individual investors can make right now. This is something that we have discussed in previous video breakdowns, and I am going to have some panelists who have a great deal more expertise than I do confirm it for you. All retail investors are able to circumvent the banks. We are currently in a position of superiority to the banks. Right now, banks are unable to participate because they are unable to understand how to comply with the rules and how to receive assistance from the regulators. On the opposite end of the spectrum, humans are able to. Moreover, individuals are not utilizing this since they are either terrified of it or do not know how to use it. It is not the appropriate method to handle the situation. Let me pause for a bit. I feel that the likelihood of an uptrend is higher than the likelihood of a downtrend, which means that if you are interested in purchasing, this is a good time to do it. The thought of having the final word and being finished brings me joy. When I was with everyone who had invested money in front running the suits, I had a wonderful time. That's why I had such a good time doing this. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, in my opinion as well. At any point in time, banks were generally the first to be targeted. When it came to their financial situation, they were always one step ahead of the competition, and they sold everything to the rest of us with a significant profit margin. But now it is the complete opposite of that. I am filled with joy at this news. An organization consisting of 20 of the largest banks in the world is represented on the blockchain. It is the one thing that can be stated about the United States of America to begin with, and that is that it is a very crucial step toward normalizing the asset class. The process of adding objects to the blockchain in general. I believe that it is quite helpful as a result of this consideration. On the other hand, it is fascinating to see that practically all of the money is still spent in retail establishments. Although BlackRock has achieved a great deal of success, the majority of the money that it has is still from retail. It's just a desire that comes from within. The last element that is typically considered is the retail purchasing process. This is the area in which they have made the most of a coin worth $60,000, which is beneficial for customers. To put it another way, these individuals who are asset managers